Welcome to TechieMit. Today in this video we'll see about the functions in Java 8. Primarily we'll see four major function interfaces, that is consumer function, predicate, and supplier function. So for that, what I've done, I've created a project, and in that I've created four classes, and each one will show its purpose. So we'll start with the function. Here the function I've created, look here, I'm using try with resources, and there is no catch block, so it's not mandatory while using try with resources that we have to use catch block. So what I've done, I've just taken an user input from the user, and I inputted the inbuilt util function. It contains the generics of string and integer, and what I have to my main purpose is to just calculate the length of the string in this function. So I give the function whatever the generics, that is string, is a source. In the first parameter you have to specify the source type, and after in the second parameter we have to specify what the function needs to be applied. So it's like tr, so t is the source and r is the means for what purpose it's applied. As I said, I want to calculate the length of the string entered by the user. So yeah, I pass it as a string because this is a resultant data type string, and for the length we have to calculate in integer, so the generics is integer, and after that there is a apply function we give call. Let's see what is the output. As we can see, the output in the string is 16. The length of the string is 16. It is the output because it counts all the characters in the string. So all the characters sum is 16. So we can see the output is 16. So length of the string is 16. So that's for the function demo. Let's move on to the consumer function demo. Yeah. Over here, uh, in the consumer function demo, I use the inbuilt Java util.function .consumer interface, and in the consumer internally it gives the generics take in generics as integer. And what I've done, I've just taken an expression to print the square of a number. For that purpose, I am given a value as 12. Now let's see which prints the value as the square of 12. Yes, surely you can see right in the front of the screen that is printed as 144. It is a square of 12. Suppose I give the value as 3. It should print 9 in front of the screen. Surely it's printing 9, so it's working perfectly fine. So what it does, the consumer function, it internally gives call to the accept method. That accept method is responsible for taking an input uh, for the function. So here the input is taken as an integer, and you can see that when we call the consumer.accept method, it gives, so 3 is passed to the A runtime, and when this is executed, it prints 3 into 3, that gives the value as 9. So the consumer, this variable, it is used to give the value of 9 to the accept method. So this was the use of consumer function. Now let's move on to the predicate function then. So here we have a predicate, and it internally consists of integer as a generic data type you have specified. And basically, as I told in my previous video also, predicates are responsible for testing uh, boolean expression. So whatever boolean expression you might give, it just evaluates the expression and gives the return value either in true or false. So here the boolean expression I have given as x such that x should be less than 20. So whatever runtime parameter it should be passed, its value is less than 20, it will give value as true. Otherwise, it will surely print value as false. Let's see what's the output of this. Yeah. So rightly you can say I have printed as false. It's printed as false because I've given value as 21, which is surely greater than 20. So according to the logic, it should be less than 20. So I'll give the value as, let's say, 14. So any value that is less than 20, it should give value as true. Now again I will check it. See, it's printed correctly as true. So it's working fine. So here what it does, the predicate function, it takes a generic and it makes internally the use of test function, and it test is specifically used to test the value. Either it's evaluated to either true or false, and it gives the output. Now lastly, we'll see what about what do you mean by supplier. So supplier is a specific kind of function which is usually used to, it doesn't take any argument, but it returns a value. So as again you can see in front of the screen, um, we have used the supplier uh, of the Java util dot function dot supplier, and I have taken generics of double wrapper class, and I have just created a lambda expression uh, in this format. So it gives call to the mat.random function of the mat.lang class. So let's see what output it prints. So basically it should print any random value that is in double. See, it prints some value of 0.701529 and so on and so forth. So let's see what, again, if I run the program, some different value it should print. Yeah, again, see, you can see in front of the last value was different and this value is different because the behavior of the mat.random function is randomly generates the values and you can utilize it. So over here you can see we get uh, in the supplier, using the supply class, it gives using the lambda expression we get the value that is randomly, it generates the value and we are able to get it using the get function. So this is internally gives a class to the supplier interface. So this demo was about the supplier. So in this video we have covered about the majorly consumer, function, predicate, and supplier functions, the Java.util function package. So that's all for this video. Do keep liking, subscribing, hashtag me. Bye for now. Take care.